Remember that truck, Rex? To your apartment. Remember the hole in the leather driver's seat where you burned it with your lighter, Rex? And maybe we'll come back to you two later in the evening to hear what happened later in your evening, but I'm not going to do that to you now. The audience is roaring. Because, do you realize that on your way there you passed a house with toile curtains? The toile is a French barnyard pattern, by the way. Well, that house belongs to Elma Antonella, who's here tonight with her husband celebrating their 50th anniversary this weekend. Stand up, Elma. And an astonished older woman screams and obediently stands as if in her pew, and the priest or Jesus or God himself has commanded it. You know the curtains I mean, Elma? Of course, yes. And Elma, that same barnyard toile is in two other houses of audience members here. It's the bedspread of, he points, Anna Durkin. A blonde woman in a group of blonde women stands and screams, yes! And it's the living room curtains of the Arthur Golds. He looks across the room at Arthur and Bev Gold, whom he motions to stand, who do stand, shakily, stunned. You see, we're all connected. We're all so close. We're intertwined. And we just don't know it. We pass one another unaware, but we have no degrees of separation. None. His theme is connection, and he will go on like this for 90 minutes, connecting classmates, neighbors across fences, couples at adjacent restaurant tables, at the supermarket, on vacations, and it's stunning. Amelia, you're wearing a brooch inherited from your grandmother, but it was made by the grandfather of Alan Wolfe in the 50th row. Look at the back, Amelia. Look closely, and you'll see the A.W. of Alan's grandfather emigrated from Minsk. Right, Alan? Gasps, breathlessness, eruptions, paroxysms, an orgy of excitement and credulity and disbelief and belief. As you can see, I do a pretty damn good job. But so does he. Connection. It is all connection, incredible connection. It's a lesson to us, isn't it, the profundity of our connection to one another, whereas I am only a medium for it. And then toward the end of the show, as always, his aw shucks, I'm just like you shrug. His earnest attempt to share the gift, to take everyone into it, to demystify it in a way that only mystifies it all the more. That little coincidence that you notice, smile at, half dismiss, maybe mention to your wife or friend. The person you were just thinking about, calling you out of the blue on the phone, suddenly there in line at the checkout, brought up by a friend in conversation. An unusual word you just said to someone, suddenly there on the page in front of you. Your hotel room number is the same as your ATM PIN number. Your golf partner has the same birthday as your wife. Your gym locker number turns out to be your zip code. Someone you were just thinking about suddenly coming toward you on the sidewalk, suddenly driving by the other way in her new convertible. The kind of little coincidence that makes even the practical, the pragmatic, the faithless wonder for a moment about the inner clockworks of the world. I work inward or outward from the little coincidence, the little feeling in passing you get from that, a mild, free-floating anxiety or a frisson of fear or excitement. That's what I'm working from, curling in or expanding out from it like a nautilus shell. You wonder, is there something more to it? Something more you're not aware of, you're not seeing? Yes, there is. And I decided from an early age to pay attention. I sensed there was something there. It's those little synapses of connection, of one thing leaping inside you to be part of another, that are what I do, what I note, what I have learned to observe. Those coincidences are connection, the poor cousin, the poor relation of deeper connection. But it's the same thing. Let me be clear, I am not reading minds. I am reading the coincidence, the surprising relationships of the human mind. What we dismiss as coincidence is connection, gently disguised so modern man can accept it, can handle it. And his closing, always the same. As the lights go down, the spotlight remains